Claiborne. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Still looking on the move. Going to try to get it himself. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
And on the third play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Now sliding to his left. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss. Big plays.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
The give is to Taylor. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Got him downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
To the air on first down. He's going to take off. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On third down, going up top. Pressure coming. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He's going to run it. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give to the tailback.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Mays. Breaks into the open. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some moves.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Demon Deacons have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll move the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the edge. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's almost as if the defense knew that jet sweep was coming. Great job getting penetration at the point of attack, and they were in the backfield, nowhere for the receiver to go.
The Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Claiborne. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
A moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Run in the red zone. It's Claiborne. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The
they're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
To the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
The snap sets up the throw. Got it! They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Taylor has it. Hard running there. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Flips it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the Golden Gophers will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab. He's got a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. The give is to Taylor. He breaks a tackle.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They'll run the counter. Turning it on. Fighting off the defender. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. Got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And this offense has finally put a good drive together. A really good opportunity here. Got to be smart with the football. Don't get too aggressive. Got to get points. But a chance to tie this up going into the half. And considering this offense hasn't played great, that would be a big win.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Setting up the screen. Running through contact. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Golden Gophers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to run it in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Minnesota! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. start the drive. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Fires to the big fella.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker?
Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wake!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Coleman. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had 2 guys near that ball.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
And the Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half,
a shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st half. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're working that left side. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, the field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up 1st and goal.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Fires to the tight end. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Try to bars their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And right down the middle. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Touchdown, Wake Forest. Special teams coming through. The third aspect of the game, delivering big time. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes the grab, and they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the curl route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Taylor has it. The Golden Gophers get the first down. Here comes the hurry-up.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rush is on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Strong, firm tackle.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think we got a little bit sloppy on that route. You need more separation if you're going to give your quarterback a better target trying to complete that in throw.
Gets it to him on the screen. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on fourth. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They just keep firing. They'll run the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Golden Gophers want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Golden Gophers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Wide out trying to get it in. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Number 92,
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Find some fresh air. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the day.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. The quick out. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Demon Deeks.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long, under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
4th down.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
They'll try the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Turning it on! Good timing on the quick out. Touchdown, Wake! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Bringing it out. Delivers the stiff arm. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
And I love that the QB understood, I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he could get a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on first down. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Trying play action. Right down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leading.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And, man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Gonna run it. It's Claiborne. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a lift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Off play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation. They use their speed to get to the QB.
Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back. You get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff. Try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better. But you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Demon Deacons ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Minnesota's offense will go on the attack first. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman, and Jesse. It seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks that are ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this. And he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Wake Forest offense will have its first possession of the game. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Vick. Good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Vick. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Give to the running back. At the 40, there he goes. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
The Golden Gophers will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. This one's complete. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Mays. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Claiborne. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Vick. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. The Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Demon Deacons are flying down the field. They send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's complete. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Made the... Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And the Golden Gophers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
He wants to throw it again. The safe ball on the wide receiver screen. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. fired. On the last play, they'll go back to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Golden Gophers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. On target over the middle. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, what just 4th and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there? 4th down and long. No problem. I got this in the first half.
The Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry up. The play action fake. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his tool.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He caught it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That defensive front was a stone wall on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. All they need is 1 yard, and they got nothing on the last play. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to power it in. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal and it's go time, I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
Quarterback keeps it. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Makes a grab for a big play. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Demon Deacons have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Creates a little space. Just plowing ahead. Touchdown, wait. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Coleman. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Gophers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. They'll ride Davis here. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Got it in the middle. It's Tracy. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Running into the open space. Turning it on. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. And the Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. Caught in the backfield, it's Hernandez. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll take a deep shot here. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. It's Claiborne. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Motion from the wideout. A 1st down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly what you wanted on 1st down. It's 2nd and goal from the 13. Looking downfield very late in the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Hernandez. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't work the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, running back on the move. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Hernandez. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. like that or why you don't settle for the... If you don't have to, picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Coleman. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding them. Nice catch.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. This offense in dire need of a touchdown. Is 3rd and goal, but this is probably 4-down territory. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
Trying to find the end zone. He was angling for that pylon, and the defense stopped him short on 4th and goal. The Demon Deacons backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. The run from the shotgun. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You guys are not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move there. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Demon Deacons are marching down the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes the catch. It's Mays. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this offense, man, here in the second half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
They boot it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The give to Davis. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gives it on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Demon Deacons line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Vick. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll place.
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Coleman. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds his man. It's Coleman. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo. Looking for the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout as they get set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, the ground game. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Attempt to try. Right down the boulevard. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Pulls it in down the middle. Off and running. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Minnesota, 15.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Unloads to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, it's picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's...
Touchdown, Demon Deeks! And they take it in for 6 more points. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Davis. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air on 2nd down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense is...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, 1st and goal at the 1. Powers forward. Touchdown, Wake! And they add. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hernandez. Bust through behind his pad. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. From the red zone, looking for a space. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Claiborne. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. Gets it out quickly. Got enough space. Touchdown, Demon D. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Working that left side now. Can't get him to the ground. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires the pass, intercepted. Trying to take it back. Here we go. Let's go. Ready, ready. Here we go. Move. Ready, ready. Here we go. Ready. Lasso. Lasso. Hot. Come on, set. Ready. Get set. Get set. Reset. 42 spider. 4-2 spider. And up. Down. Ready, go. Jackrabbit. On. Easy. Go. Set. Set. Green 25. On. Slam. Ready, ready. Set. Hut. Set. Clear. Clear. Ready, ready. Igloo. Ready. Ready. Hot. Set. Ready. Ready. 29 Philly. Reset. Easy. Set hot. Here we go. Ready, go. Let's go. On. Here we go. Go. Fire. Set. Clear! Clear! High! Jackrabbit! Go! Ready! Stand! Green 25! High! Stand! Ready! Ready, ready! Easy! Stand! Here we go! Ready, ready! Slap! Ready! Let's go! Hot!